Growing up, all I've known was that we were the stinky, smelly First Nation community in Nova Scotia.
But now we may have a chance to heal.
There's a lot of plans in place for when Boat Harbour closes on January 31st, 2020. Working within the project, I see what's going on in the inside.
Just picture it after cleanup.
Right now, we're using just 1/6 of all the lands
That we own.
Everything that you see right here will all be turned into reserve land.
We'll have more land and more opportunities to grow economically. I feel like I was meant to have this position to have a better understanding of everything that's going on and to relay that information to the community. We just finished pilot scale testing where they were testing the best way to clean up Boat Harbour. We're in a federal environmental assessment process. They're going over the plan that the engineering company has proposed.
There's a twinge of hopefulness when I see it and I hear it. But there's always that,
What if?
the history.
You know, sure, time heals, but not for me. I don't have that time.
To hear how they don't believe that it is going to happen, it's kind of hard because I don't think we'll ever fully understand what the elders been through.
I cared about the community, and I always did, but I had to look after myself. As time went on, the smell was so bad that I would be nauseated, headaches, so I moved away. But it's hard to leave a community that you were born and raised in.
I was away for almost 40 years. When I moved away, that wasn't the plan. I was a Porsche mechanic. That's my car. That's on racetrack. We're just fooling around. I was so busy loving what I was doing. Nothing else mattered. I was good at it. Other mechanics, when they rebuilt the engines, all they did was take it apart. Whatever was needed, put it back together. Me, I made it just like factory. Even better. I say, couldn't make it any better than it was. In a way, I'm glad I didn't live here in my middle ages. But then again, in a way, I'm sorry I wasn't here.
They said it would be safe, and it wasn't. They lied.
From the shore, 20 feet up, everything was dead. The houses start turning black. Imagine what your lungs look like. Coming back was so hurtful. First thing I could think of was shameful. This is very shameful what they did.
Because the community had no choice. They were just going to take the land anyway. There was anger, there was hurt. I remember the sadness. My dad was chief at the time. And that was the first time I saw my dad cry. And of course I cried with him. It just really changed everything.
I never realized like the amount of loss we experienced just from losing Osage.
It was our resource. That's where we got our supper. That's where everybody went to gather. That's where the connection was.
I just feel like I missed out on a lot of things culturally.
Growing up, I wished I could have done more fishing and hunting within the community. I wasn't allowed to swim at the beach because of how nasty it was.
I want them to be able to have what we had before the mill.
It's been 53 years of broken promises and mistrust. But I do have faith. I choose to be positive and believe that it's going to be cleaned up. We never gotten this close before.
Before, I thought the whole ground was contaminated, but it's only like a black sludge layer that's contaminated. For my summer job, we're taking cores of the pre-industrial sediment from the bottom of Boat Harbour and growing stuff in into Yellow Grow. So far, the results are really good. It gives me more hope that it'll be clean one day.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but kids are learning. They're learning from it.
I just want the environmental racism to end with my generation. I don't want my children continuing this fight.
What we're doing is a good thing, and hopefully people will see it that way and learn from it.
When the effluent stops flowing in, I think that's finally when we're going to start our healing journey.
Maulugadine Wamadu Gasek.